from the city is still. I'm from the city is still.
Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh. My name is Anthony. I appreciate you joining me. Today, we're gonna go sports card hunting in an LCS in Ohio. So without further ado, guys, let's get going. All right, guys, so let's hit up this LCS. Now, this one is a little bit different. This is also like a sporting goods store. So it's got all of your basic sporting goods stuff as well. You can get like jerseys, custom made, all that stuff. And then it also has in the one corner a LCS. So we were here a couple weeks ago and they were closed because the owner was having cataract surgery or something like that. So we were back in town. We decided to swing on through and see what we couldn't find because nothing was for sale when he was away. But the other part of the store was still open, so you could still shop all the sporting goods and whatnot, but you couldn't theoretically buy any of the cards because the owner wasn't around. So we decided to come on back. I needed to buy some top loaders and stuff anyway, so this was a great excuse to stop in and see if we couldn't pick up some cards. Because you know your boy's always looking for them Cavs. You had a lot of really nice singles here. There wasn't a whole lot in the way of graded cards, but there's definitely a good bit of decent raw cards. And raw cards are really what I'm looking for in most cases when I'm looking to buy, because I want to be able to grade it to get the multiplier on value. So that's typically my play, is I'm looking for raw cards, mainly bargain bins and maybe underpriced ones that, you know, may have jumped and they could still be at a lower price. You know, those are the type of things I'm looking for to get, especially in person. You can see the condition. Like, that is so valuable, being able to look at a card, feel it with your own hands, and see the condition that it's in. I was checking out that auto right there. That thing is nice. But he had some decent basketball over here. Definitely some stuff that I was interested in. I know Marty had picked up a couple singles from him. I ended up picking up, I think, 4 packs of top loaders, just because I was getting ready to do a group submission to CSG, and I do offer top loaders to people who submit with me, because I don't like sending in clean cards, because I will actually physically clean your cards. I don't like putting clean cards back into a dirty sleeve and a dirty top loader, because with top loaders and stuff like that, things can fall inside and get the cards dirty. So what I always do is I always provide a new sleeve and a new top loader the day I'm cleaning the cards, so that way when they receive the cards at CSG, they're in, you know, as immaculate as condition as they can be. I also like to use pull tabs, so it's nice and easy for them to get the cards out when they're grading. It's the easiest way, Nate always says, to throw a $20 bill in the box for them without actually throwing a $20 bill in the box for them. So it's nice to let them know that you value them and their time, and you're making their job a little bit easier. So that's something I always try to do. Marty over there gawking at some cards. I'm going to go over here to this display case and see what type of fire I can't find. Definitely got some decent vintage here at this shop. That's something I'll definitely say. There's some really nice older cards. Nice. So you know your boy's finna make a beeline for them Cavs cards. Oh yeah. Sorry if you don't like the Cleveland Cavaliers, but they are my favorite team, so I'm gonna indulge myself a little bit of this Cavalier goodness. And for those of you guys that know, I am a relic fondler, so yes, I did just touch that patch, and I am not ashamed to admit it. My man Larry Nance, you know I'm going to stop and look at some Nance. Currently my favorite player on the team. It's a real homer. Definitely a guy that you love cheering for. And kaboom, Verjao. There's an RPA right there. I have that in a PSA 10, guys. Pretty nice JJ Hickson relic right there. That thing is sick. I was looking at that 3-way relic, but that was $20. But yeah, definitely some nice stuff. I really like to collect Cavalier autographs and relics more than anything. I do like collecting parallels and stuff with Cavs as well, but I really enjoy their relics and stuff more so than anything, and their autographs. Just something that's a little different than like your standard junk waxy type stuff. You know, some good vintage Cavalier stuff. I fell in love with the team in the 90s, so like the guys that are Cavs pre, 1990s, maybe late 80s. I know some of them, but like before that, I don't know a whole lot of Cavalier history, to be transparent with you. Since I'm from Pittsburgh, I actually fell in love with the team when I was brought to my first Cavs game back in the mid-90s. That was when they had Doherty, Price, Nance, Elo. Like, man, the team was stacked back then, guys. I love those Cavalier teams. This Ginter card coming up right here of Tyronn Lue, I was really tempted to buy that because that's got a real Cleveland vibe, man. But, I mean, this is just memory lane for me, guys. These 90 cards are what I was going after so hard when I was a kid. But now we're getting into some stuff like that's not Cavaliers. So I'm not necessarily interested in non-Cavaliers. So I think I'm going to go and see what else I can get into. Maybe see what Marty's find.
Well, everybody wants the Burrows. The trouble with the Cincinnati Bengals, they didn't put an offensive line for the man. He got hit 35, 37 times in 5 games. That was beating him up. Yeah. And I told everybody, I said right off the bat, he's going to get hurt. And I knew it. I really did. Boy, and it's sad too. He took a nasty hit, Yeah.
Big news before we end this video. We just hit 2,500 subscribers, which I'm pretty pumped about because we just hit 2,000 not too long ago. And I had promised 2 graded cards to a random person when we hit 2,500. So I'm going to keep that promise, but I'm going to up it. Now, the cards I was giving away were ones that weren't claimed in giveaways on the channel, and they weren't super desirable. But what I want to do, which would be even cooler in my opinion, is I'm going to give away 2 free spots in the next grading submission I do in the beginning of June to 1 lucky person. All you have to do in order to be eligible for that, guys, is just comment on this video and say anything. Like it, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Those are the 3 things that I'm going to be checking for whenever I go to randomly pull the comment. And you guys will see that in one of my upcoming videos or on a live stream. So just stay tuned to the channel, guys, because tons of exciting stuff is happening. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I genuinely appreciate it. Till the next video, may God bless you, and I hope you take it easy.